excited to be here. You know, for many years I've been in this conference. I think Mark Robato is probably the only one that's been in the league consecutive amount of time longer than I have. And so I understand playing in the North Division and playing in the South in all my years at Midwestern. But, you know, I'm excited about being at Tarleton State, and I want to introduce my table because in the past several months we've been through a whole lot at Tarleton State, and I hope that nobody has to go through what we've been through. Exciting days for me becoming a head coach, but we've been through a lot, and I've had some people that really helped my transition. Miss Susan Burton, our assistant athletic director, is with us. Troy Jones, our assistant athletic director, also both here. Brad Keith is with our newspaper there, does a great job. I got with Brad, and my granddaddy taught me a long time ago, don't mess with people who buy ink by the barrel. So I made great friends with Brad early, and he's done a great job of writing articles on our kids, trying to get them out more in the media. And the voice of the Texans is here, and Dr. Ron Newsom, and I've converted him completely away from A&M Commerce. He's truly purple now, Doc. We're glad you're with us. And our sports information director, Joy Roberts, who does a wonderful, wonderful job, and I appreciate it. You know, we're excited at Tarleton State. You know, we have high expectations in playing in the South Division, and but when you're handed the keys to a program that in the last decade has won 74% of their games, and you know, I applied for every job in this league, and Coach Reisman gave me an opportunity to be the head coach, and it's the only time other than my first year at Midwestern that I even had an interview in this league, and I just thank Coach Reisman for giving me that opportunity. And fourth don't work for him either, if you guys know Coach Reisman, because he's the most competitive human that I've ever been around. I've got Lonnie Buchanan with me, preseason All-American safety, Josh Martin, and a lot of you guys, and I'll tell you this, a lot of people get introduced to Josh Martin as Joe Martin's father, but I'm going to introduce you today to Josh Martin, and his father's Joe Martin. He does a great job for us, and he's a great leader, him and Lonnie both. You know, those are guys that they're going to take us a long way, and they're tough, and they work. They're both coming off, played a complete year with torn labrums, and they're tough kids, and will give it to us. We're excited. Defensively, we got to fill some holes, especially up front. But you know, we got Jamal Steamer back. That's exciting. Anytime that you get a three-time all-conference player back with Jamal Steamer, the NCAA granted him one more year, and he'll finish his degree here pretty quick. Matt Nickey, an all-conference player, who I thought was the best linebacker on our team last year, and you know, and did a great job. Brandon Johnson out of Giddings, Texas, has been a two-year starter and a wonderful player for us, playing corner. And then Jacob Rowe returning at defensive end. So we got some guys, but offensively, we should look a lot different next year. You know, we did a great job. Anytime you have two backs that go for almost 1,000 yards and two receivers that go for 1,000 yards, and you got to replace 3 of the 4. But we're excited about some of the youth that we've been able to bring in and bring up that will do a great job for us. We get Mike Hernandez back on the offensive line. We got 3 or 4 Smithson Valley kids. I think it's Bubba Wagner, Adrian Campbell, returning offensive lineman, and those guys will do a great job. We get Tanner Marr, who we missed all of last year, who was an all-conference player at tight end, and then we got Evan Roberts coming back, and I'm really excited about him and what Evan can do. I want to see Evan down in, down out instead of splitting this. You know, you rush for 900 yards. I want to see what he does when he doesn't have to carry. So I'm really excited. Evan has really worked hard. The big question for us is who's going to be the quarterback, and we got several kids. You know, Nick Stevens has done a great job for us. He's been there, you know, trying to get adjusted over the summer. Anytime that you can go to the University of Georgia and play Matt Stafford, and you're the quarterback at University of Tennessee, and you come out with a win, you definitely got to be excited if you're wearing purple to have him on your team. And we really are, and excited with him. And Aaron Doyle's a guy that we're really excited about. Single A player of the year, had 178 tackles on defense, 1,000 yards receiving, and 2,000 yards passing as a high school player. And you know, he's going to compete for that quarterback position. So, you know, that's not just a give me who's going to be that quarterback. So, you know, we got high expectations. And you know, the thing we're talking about is we're going to try to be the most physical team that we can, and that's Tarleton's tradition, and we're going to try to live up to it. Appreciate having us down, and wish you guys well until you see the Texans.